What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and ladies and gentlemen, Utopia is upon us. In this video, we're taking an updated look at the Utopia merch, including sizing, taking a look at some pieces you might not have seen, and even some resale predictions. Now, if you're ready for the release of Utopia and ready to turn up like Travis here, let me know in the comments and drop a "It's lit." Now, before I go any further, I got to give a special shout out to my first Utopia merch video. Thank you so much if you checked it out. While you're here, please go ahead and like and subscribe and check out my Instagram at wedontcookfood. I'm following everybody back that comes from YouTube. And I just wanted to give a special shout out to my homie here from the Netherlands. Go ahead and follow him. I actually met him through this YouTube video, and I'd like to get to know you guys. So thank you guys for checking out my videos. I really appreciate the support, and thank you for allowing me to keep growing. Now, like I said, guys, it is freaking lit. And what we're looking at right here is some very special Travis Scott Rolling Loud Utopia merch that wasn't available online. I wanted to go ahead and highlight this because I know not everybody was able to attend Rolling Loud this year, and if you didn't know, that's a big festival in Miami. This is probably my favorite piece from that drop, and although I'm kind of upset we didn't get this one online, I think it's really sick. So if you were able to get your hands on a pair, congrats, and let me know what you think about this in the comments. And next up, we're taking a look at some rare Travis Scott Utopia related merch that has to do with the movie Circus Maximus. If you're not familiar, Travis is dropping a new movie he directed later today, and at select AMC theaters, they're going to be giving these away first come, first serve. So if you're able to get your hands on these, consider yourself lucky, and I wouldn't be surprised if they end up finding their way on eBay later this evening. Now, in a slightly unrelated note to Utopia, I also wanted to ask you guys if you'd like to see some very rare Travis Scott merch I have from 2015. I was able to see him before he blew up when Antidote was his first biggest song before the release of Rodeo, and I have some very exclusive pieces, like I said, from 2015. If you'd like to know the story behind them, and if you think that'd be a really dope video, let me know in the comments. And now back to covering Utopia. Now, I'm sure everybody has been tuning in to Travis Scott and his every move for the last week, and as you guys have seen, Travis has started uploading some new album covers for the release of this new album. Now, we all knew that we were going to get 5 different versions of the cover, however, I don't think anybody expected to see quite what we saw this past week. Now, at this point, Travis has uploaded about 3 out of the 5 album covers, so let me know in the comments so far which one is your favorite. And I did want to point out, if you take a look at this one, he actually posted this on his Instagram on July 10th or a little bit around that date, and that's basically the same image but him flipped upside down. I don't really have an idea what direction this album is going to be going in, but according to Travis's own tweets, he was listening to a lot of the mixtapes before Rodeo, such as Days Before Rodeo and perhaps even Owl Pharaoh. Now, given this information, I think we're in for a classic, and Travis definitely does not disappoint. I truly think that this next album, Utopia, is going to be his best, and it might even be similar in a way to Kanye West's album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. When I first saw the merch drop for Travis's Utopia and I saw that there were 5 separate covers, it made me think of the 5 alternate covers for the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy album. Now, when it comes to this cover art 3, I'm sorry if this is the one you're getting. I know that it got a little bit of mixed reviews online, but I personally don't hate it. I read an interesting theory about the Instagram post surrounding this art cover, and people speculate that the other guys that are in the Instagram post are the features on the album, such as Lil Baby, Juice WRLD, Kendrick Lamar, Baby Keem, and Kid Cudi. Now, if that's true, I'd love to see those features, and I can't wait to listen to it a little bit later this afternoon. However, even if not, I'm still super excited for this album. Now, when it comes to the merch, he hasn't actually uploaded any new merch for the Utopia drop, which kind of surprises me because he has done that in the past for other albums. Now, when it comes to sizing, I got a lot of questions on my first merch video, so I wanted to kind of touch base on it. And if you need to go back and pause on that picture, you definitely can. Now, just as he's modeling the t-shirt in that photo, I definitely expect his tees to have that oversized kind of baggy feeling, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. When you look at Travis Scott outfit photos, oftentimes he likes to wear his stuff very baggy, especially with the pants, but when it comes to the t-shirts, in my experience, I'm 6'3" or 190 centimeters, and when I wear a size large, it definitely fits me. When it comes to size XL and going up a size, it tends to kind of hang on me, and I don't necessarily hate it, but living here in Florida, it gets really hot, so I kind of try to stick to things that are not going to make me overheat. Personally, I really love Travis Scott's aesthetic, and I also wouldn't be surprised if these t-shirts have a kind of vintage feel to them. I feel like Travis Scott is definitely inspired by vintage band tees, and I personally love them. And when it comes to this overall Utopia collection, I don't think there's a single piece that you could go wrong with. So again, if you're able to get your hands on something, congrats, because I think you got a great pickup. Now, when it comes to resale, I've got a lot of questions about this, so I just wanted to kind of point out 2 examples. When it came to the Astroworld merch era, Travis Scott was dropping a ton of merch. It was like every week there was a new kind of Astroworld merch drop. So a lot of times when you go on StockX like this, you're going to see a lot of prices that don't reflect the crazy resale, unless the tees were very limited like at a concert. However, when it comes to this Utopia merch collection, I do expect there to be resale value just because it hasn't been diluted with a ton of merch drops. And I think when people start listening to the new Utopia album, they're going to regret not having picked up merch. Now, with all that being said, guys, I still can't believe Utopia is finally releasing a little bit later this evening. I tried my best with this video given that I've got the flu right now, so if you made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the kitchen. And as always, guys, let me know your favorite Travis Scott song in the comments. Let me know if you picked up any new merch. Let me know how excited you are for Utopia. And as always, guys, stay safe. Thank you for cooking with the kitchen, and it's lit. Peace.